I am Ronnie Trammell, and we own a miniature horse farm. Mary Minnie's is the name of our farm in Arab, Alabama. Dr. Harney has always been our vet that has handled any of our large animal needs. He's mobile, which is very convenient, and takes care of us from start to finish. When we found the foal, she had been, born outside. She was struggling, and when we found her, she needed some care, so we called Dr. Harney. He came out immediately and addressed her, and we needed some plasma. She was not taken to the mom very well. Looked for some locally, could not find it, and was able to source us some from Mississippi State, and so we loaded her up and we took her to Starkville. It was really a blessing that they had it and that they took good care of her. They got her over there, rushed her in, gave her the plasma she needed in time, and saved her life. The level of care they gave us over there was pretty extraordinary, and we wouldn't have known that existed had he not told us about that.
This is kind of a unique situation, and Ronnie and I have developed a pretty neat relationship as him and his wife Leah have gotten into raising miniature horses. This spring, early summer, they had their first baby foal born, and he called me and said, "Hey, baby was born this morning. It seems to be doing pretty well." But a few hours into it, he sent me a video with some concerns of just the way the foal was acting. And immediately after looking at the videos, I said, Ronnie, we really need to check this baby out and see. And so we worked it in our schedule for that afternoon. We were able to swing by and take a look at the baby. And lo and behold, yeah, sure enough, she was in a pretty critical state. She was born with a syndrome that we call dummy syndrome, or dummy foal syndrome, where they just aren't mentally mature yet. They don't have the awareness to find mom and to go nurse and really get up and get around very well. And that leads to other problems very quickly. We see these horses out in the pasture, and we see these babies out running around, but the reality of the situation is their first few hours of life is very critical and very delicate. They've got to nurse mom very quickly to get the antibodies they need from her to really get the kickstart in life. Being 17 pounds and being 12 hours old, we recognized really quickly that she was going to need to get somewhere where she could receive 24-hour care, receive the plasma transfusion that she desperately needed that she had not gotten from mom. We also got to worrying that she had a heart murmur, and mom's milk supply just wasn't quite there yet. And so taking all of those aspects into consideration, we made the decision that she needed to go somewhere special. So we got on the phone, we started making phone calls. It was already after hours by this point. We were able to get the emergency doctor on the phone at Mississippi State. I explained the situation. He was gracious to say yes, bring her on in. And so then we started really triage and trying to get the little baby ready to transfer to Mississippi State. Ronnie was able to drop what he was doing and transport her over to Mississippi State. They had to coordinate and the next day get the mare over to Mississippi State. But the baby got over there, they assessed her, they worked her up, they got her on plasma and IV fluids. And I think she stayed a week for 24-hour care and just did remarkably well. So often these stories end differently because these baby foals are so delicate. And we're just really excited that this story has had such a positive outlook and outcome. And we're thankful for Mississippi State and their College of Veterinary Medicine there and their 24-hour service that they were able to offer for us. And it's been great, and thankful for a happy ending.